Hello everyone, welcome back to Paul's Halls. My name is Paul and this is my hall as I drop the hall. This is Selbyville Library's weekly unboxing of books that we received for you, our amazing patrons. If you're looking to support the library, there are many different ways that you can support the library. In the description box below, I'm going to have links to a bunch of different ways that you can support the library. You can make a donation to the operating fund, which helps keep the lights on, pays for the books, pays for the staff, and more. You can donate to the building fund to help build the new library. You can buy a brick for the new library with an inscription on it. You can buy snacks for the teen refrigerator in the teen room. We have an Amazon link where you can buy things for our library that we use very often, like trash bags and paper plates and Clorox wipes, things of that nature. If you're not able to donate at the moment, you can contact your elected officials and tell them how much you love the library. You can also come to all our programs. You can check out more books. You can visit more regularly, which is fabulous. We are looking to create a volunteer fundraising committee. More details about that in the future. If you're interested in that, see Kelly when you stop in the library. Are you having a birthday, or are you running a race, or did you have a personal milestone where you want to tell your friends and family to donate to the library as a celebration of yourself and what you've done? We can help you do that as well. There are so many different ways that you can support our library. You can place the books on hold today that I'm talking about. You can share the social media posts that we put out, and also be your amazing, wonderful selves when you come into the library. Okay, let's get to today's book haul and see what books we have. Okay, let's start with large print. We have 7 titles this week. The first one is from James Patterson and Mike Lupica. This is called The House of Wolves. The House of Wolves. And it says murder runs in the family. So the Wolves, the most powerful family in California, have a new head, 36-year-old former high school teacher Jenny Wolf. That means Jenny now runs the prestigious San Francisco Tribune. She also controls the legendary pro football team, the Wolves. And she hopes to solve her father's murder. House of Wolves by James Patterson and Mike Lupica. Next, we have a large print version of 2 Wars and a Wedding from Lauren Willig. This is historical fiction. This was around 1896, 1898. It's about a woman named Betsy. She gets wrapped up in the war between Greece and Turkey, and she ends up becoming a nurse during that conflict. Fast forward a couple years, she is now going to Cuba to do her nursing thing in Cuba. This is set during an electrifying era of nation building, idealism, and upheaval. This is a tale of 2 remarkable women, an unforgettable saga of friendship, love, and fighting for what is right. Next, we have the large print version of Jacqueline Winspear's The White Lady. So The White Lady is a heart-stopping novel set in post-World War II Britain in 1947. Follows the coming-of-age maturity of former wartime operative Eleanor White, a veteran of 2 wars and a trained killer who is protective of her anonymity. As she is drawn back into the world of menace she has been desperate to leave behind. Next, we have Anne Hillerman. This one's called The Way of the Bear. This is a Liporn Che and Manolito novel. If you like Western, Native American influential books, check out Anne Hillerman's novels. Next, we have a book from Susan Patterson and Susan Delisle. This one is called Things I Wish I Told My Mother. Things I Wish I Told My Mother. This is a story about a young woman who travels the world, and she decides to take her mother on one of these world traveling expeditions. Next, we have Kate Morton's newest novel. This one is called Homecoming. This is a story about a young woman that goes to live with her grandmother after her grandmother fell. And now that she is living back where she grew up, she comes across information in the house of how her family might be connected to a string of tragedies and murders a few years ago. The next book we have is Simply Lies by David Baldacci. This is his newest book. So this is a story about two women, one a former detective and the other a dangerous con artist, and how they go head to head in an electrifying game of cat and mouse. And someone was nice enough to give us a donated copy of this brand new book as well. So that's exciting. The last two books are donations from the Selbyville Science Fiction Society. The first one is called In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. I love T.J. Klune's books. They're always very unique. So this is a found family story about robots living in this forest and how they've become a family. They have run away, but now there is another robot, another android that comes in that might change the balance in their lives. I always enjoy these books because they're very lighthearted, but they have a lot of emotion in them. This one's called In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. And as you can see, they live in houses in the trees as well, which is really cool. All right, and the last book for today is called Some Desperate Glory from Emily Tesh. Some Desperate Glory from Emily Tesh. This is a science fiction book about a woman who has trained for the day that she can avenge the murder of her planet Earth. This one is Some Desperate Glory from Emily Tesh. All right, those are this week's books. Thank you for watching. You guys are amazing. We appreciate your patronage. We will see you all next week. Please let us know what you are reading in the comments below. See you next week. Thank you.